Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
आज सतगुरुवार के दिन
On the day of the Sadguru,
आप सबकी याद लेके
carrying everyone's remembrances,
जैसे मैं वतन में पहुंच
as I reach the subtle region,
तो वतन में क्या देखती हूँ कि बाबा के सामने एक बहुत बड़ी स्क्रीन है।
I saw that there was a very large screen in front of Baba.
उस स्क्रीन के ऊपर कई प्रकार के दुनिया के
And on that screen,
नज़ारे दिख
there were different scenes of the world appearing.
एक तरफ लोग
On one side,
भयभीत,
people are under a lot of fear. In another direction,
आसमान की ओर चक्कर लगा रहे हैं।
people are taking
कुछ ऐसे ही
tour of the skies.
एज के ऊपर खड़े हैं।
Some are standing at the edge of mountains,
इतना क्रोधित रूप था,
and some were in a very, very angry form.
ऐसी पावर थी कि
It was as though they had such power in their hands
के अंदर क्या कर डाले। इस प्रकार से
that
वो
one
स्वरूप के अंदर
cannot know what they would do out of that anger. So they were standing in that kind of form. Baba was looking at all this.
उनके प्रति रहम भी बहुत
Baba was having a lot of mercy for these souls.
से गंभीर अवस्था में दिखाई दे
And Baba was standing in a very silent, in a very pensive, contemplative mood.
पर्दा था।
In another place, another direction, there was a very large curtain.
कुछ योगी
And behind that curtain, there were some yogis, some angels visible, some in their
रहे थे
ordinary form.
और कुछ सेकंड के बाद
After a few seconds,
मेरी ओर देखा
Baba looked towards me and said, "Come, child."
तो मैंने कहा बाबा आज आप क्या देख रहे हैं।
Baba, what were you looking at? What are you looking at today? I asked Baba. Baba was still very silent,
सामने दिखाई
in a very
दे। बाबा ने कहा
pensive mood.
आज बाप देख रहे
Baba then said, today Baba was seeing
इस पुरानी दुनिया की हालत क्या है।
the state of this old world. Some are
कुछ ऐसे
scared, frightened.
हुए हैं, कुछ ऐसे हैं जो सृष्टि के ऐसे रूप बना दिया है।
There are some who have
कभी भी
created such a state of the world
विनाश के लिए अपना भयानक रूप
that they are ready to show their fearsome form in order to bring about destruction of the world.
आज बाप सृष्टि के स्वरूप
Today Baba, the Father, was looking at the state of the world, the form of the world, and the form of his own children.
पर्दे के पीछे देखा क्या देखा।
Baba then said, did you see who is behind the curtain?
यहाँ तो कुछ एंजल्स खड़े।
I said, Baba, there are some angels standing here.
बाबा ने वो पर्दे के पीछे दिखाया।
Baba once again showed me the scene behind the curtain. There were a few angels.
भी बच्चे थे जो अनेक प्रकार की, जैसे उनके सिर के ऊपर टोकरी हो।
There were some who had kind of baskets on their heads. There were different kinds of baskets.
बीच में चलते चलते
So while walking, while moving along, carrying these baskets, they were getting tired. And there were others who were in very simple, very ordinary form. Baba then explained, did you see
संसार कितनी तीव्र गति से
how fast
परिवर्तन
the world is going towards transformation?
समय अनुसार
So now, according to the time,
गति से अपना पुरुषार्थ नहीं कर रहे हैं।
however, the children are not speeding up their efforts according to what's happening in the world. Some children are still carrying baskets of their burdens on their heads, and while moving along they get tired.
विश्राम करने के लिए बैठ जाते
Some just sit down to rest for a bit along the way, and then there are some
कि अभी
attracted towards
आकर्षण है
the latest scientific attractions.
भावित हो जाते
They get influenced by those attractions, those influences, and then there are some
अपने सामने कई प्रकार के मुखौटे लगा के रखते
there are some who are wearing a lot of masks.
तब तक ये बच्चे पर्दे के पीछे रहेंगे
So Baba then asked, how long are these children going to be behind the curtain? The father wants to reveal the children.
चाहते हैं मेरे बच्चे विश्व के सामने प्रत्यक्ष हों
Baba wants to reveal his children in front of the world. However,
पर्दे के पीछे
the children
रखे
are still keeping themselves behind the curtain
गति
because the speed of their spiritual endeavor is very
समय अनुसार
less, it's light.
बैलेंस नहीं हो
They're not able to keep themselves balanced according to the time.
मैं बन के कई मुखौटे लगाए हुए हैं
Some children are wearing different kinds of masks of I.
बिना किसी सोच समझ के
There are others,
कई तरह के
without thinking,
संकल्पों के बोझों की
they're
टोकरियां सिर पर
carrying
रखी हैं
the
और कई
baskets of burdens of I on their heads. There are some who are attracted towards the external attractions, and then they get tired and they want to rest.
जो लेटेस्ट इन्वेंशन है उसके
And there are other children who come under the influence of the latest scientific inventions, and they continuing to forget their path.
का समय तेजी से भाग रहा है
The time for transformation of the world is running fast ahead. So what do the children have to do now? So I then said, what should the children do? Everyone is making effort. So Baba then said, today Baba is going to tell the children 3 important special aspects. Time will show such a form, such scenes, and for that the children have to reveal their service and glorify and reveal themselves in the world. So Baba showed 3 points. First is completion and purity. The children should not worry too much about the time, but focus on your stage of perfection and purity.
पावरफुल होगी जो आपके ब्राह्मण जीवन के अंदर एक चमत्कार दिखाएगी.
This is such a powerful point, aspect, that it will bring about such miracles in your life. It will give experiences to you and to others as well. Secondly, Baba said, the children have this habit of carrying different kinds of burdens on their heads, and they present themselves in different ways. They wear different masks to put on a show for the world. But what you have to do is stay in your stage of introversion, being self-sovereign, the one having all internal rights, and then the powers will automatically work in front of you. And then thirdly, Baba said, as you move ahead, when the time comes, it is the children's task to reveal the Father and yourselves. You will be successful in this, however. You have to pay special attention to the original sanskar of purity. And it's through this that you will be able to glorify the Father. And the Father then is anyway putting the children in front of the world. Baba knows that these are the children, my children who are those who are to claim all rights in the future. Baba has great pride in the children. But now the children are behind the curtain and they're not able to elevate their stage, elevate the speed of their efforts. So now detach yourself from external influences, go more into subtle effort. And then the curtain of revelation will be opened by you children as you go further ahead. The Father is preparing the children, but you too have to prepare and become perfect. Baba was again drawing attention towards situations of the world and towards time and how fast time and scenes of the world are changing so rapidly. So Baba was once again drawing the children's attention to this. Baba said anything can happen at any time suddenly, but you children have to stabilize yourself in your original form and make yourself perfect. I then offered Bhog to Baba. Baba once again emerged the children and said, the Father knows that Baba's beloved children have come to Baba's home. So Baba emerged all of you there and gave drishti to everyone. And through Baba's drishti, Baba was also giving blessings. Baba smiled and said, the children are fortunate. Always keep your fortune in front of you and continue to make progress. Baba then gave remembrances to everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
बाबा के पास आज वतन में भोग लेकर
Today I reached the subtle region to offer Bhog to Baba.
जैसे ही बाबा के नजदीक पहुंची,
As soon as I reached near Baba,
तो बाबा ने कहा,
Baba said,
जो जोन आया है,
the zone which has come to Madhuban,
नदी में गंगा पार करते हुए
they have come by crossing the river Ganga
पहुंचे हैं।
and has reached Baba's home.
सागर में भी
In the ocean too,
स्थूल रीति से
in the physical world,
डुबकी लगाई होगी।
some people must have taken a dip in the ocean or in the rivers.
बाबा ने कहा कि
Baba said,
जिस प्रकार दुनिया में
in the world,
नदी सागर में स्नान करने के बाद
when
मनुष्य
people
समझते हैं कि
take a dip
पावन
in
बन
the
जाएंगे, तर
confluence
जाएंगे।
of a river and an ocean,
बाबा ने कहा वह तो
they
स्थूल बात
consider
रही,
themselves to be pure.
दुनिया की बात रही।
This is the aspect of the
पर
physical
बाबा के
world.
घर में
But at Baba's
जो
home,
भी बच्चे आए हैं,
those children who has come,
विशेष ज्ञान सागर में डुबकी लगाने के लिए,
they have come to take a dip in the
अपने आप
ocean
को
of knowledge
करने के लिए
and
बाबा ने कहा
to
कि
take themselves out of
बाबा
a
ने
negative
दृश्य
situation.
दिखाया कि जिस प्रकार कोई पानी में स्नान करता है, सागर या
showed
नदी
that
किसी में भी,
If someone
किसी
take a
को
dip in the river or in
स्नान
the
करना
ocean,
नहीं आता,
and suppose if
तो
they do not
दूसरे
know how
उनको
to take a
हाथ
dip,
पकड़ के भी
other
थोड़ा डुबकी
people
लगवा देते हैं।
hold their hand and help
कोई
them to take a
मजबूत
dip
पहलवान
in the
होता है
water.
तो दोनों हाथ से पकड़ के उसे डुबकी लगवाते हैं।
If the person is
क्योंकि
strong,
आया
they
है
hold
तो
both their hands and
थोड़ा
help
कम से
them
कम
to
पानी
take the dip
में
in the
पाँव
river,
डालें।
or
ऐसी
at
लोगों की
least
भावना
help
होती है।
them to submerge
तो
their
बाबा ने
feet
कहा
in
कि
the water
बाप तो बच्चों को,
or in the river.
चारों तरफ के बच्चों को यह देख रहे हैं
Baba said Baba is
कि
seeing the
बच्चे
children
जहाँ
from
से भी आए
everywhere,
हैं, जिस स्टेट से भी आए हैं,
from whichever
ज्ञान
state
सागर
children
बाप
has
के
come.
पास ज्ञान सागर में डुबकी लगाने
They
के
have
लिए,
come to take a dip in the
रतन
ocean
लेने
of
के लिए,
knowledge in front of
बाबा ने कहा बाबा के
the
घर
ocean
में
of
पहुंचे।
knowledge,
तो बाबा ने
and
कहा
also
कि जिस
to
प्रकार
take the jewels of knowledge from
दुनिया में
Baba.
जो कोई स्नान करना नहीं
Baba
आता,
said, in the
डुबकी
world,
लगाना
if somebody doesn't know
नहीं
how
आता,
to take a
उसको
dip
हाथ
in the
पकड़ के
river,
करते हैं।
others would hold
तो
their
बाबा
hand
ने
and
कहा
help them to
उसी
take a
प्रकार
dip in the river. In the same manner,
संगम युग का समय
in the confluence age,
हर ब्राह्मण बच्चे के लिए
for each Brahmin child,
कम से कम हर
at
ब्राह्मण
least,
बच्चा
if every single
एक
Brahmin
नहीं तो
child
पांच आत्माओं को भी
give the
ऐसा ज्ञान के वाइब्रेशन
knowledge for at least
उन्हें
1
ज्ञान
or to 5
डुबकी लगाना सिखाए,
other souls and give the
तो
vibration
बाबा
of
ने
knowledge
कहा
and
तभी
help them or
जो
teach
दुनिया
them
में
to
कहते हैं ना भव
take a
सागर
dip
से
in
पार
the
ले
ocean of
जाने वाला,
knowledge.
तो बाबा ने कहा बाप तो है ही भव सागर से पार
Baba
ले
said,
जाने वाला,
Baba is the one
पर
who
आप
helps them
मास्टर
cross
बच्चे भी
the river, the
भव
ocean of
सागर
sorrow.
से अन्य आत्मा को तारने वाले बच्चे हो।
Baba said, you souls
तो
are
बाबा ने
also the
कहा
one
कि
who
इसलिए
help the other
साकार
soul
में तो
pull
कईयों
them
को
out from
आदत
the
है ही,
ocean of
पर बाबा ने
knowledge,
कहा
ocean
कि
of sorrow.
बाबा के
And
घर
you
से
children too help them
इतना अपने आप को
to come
भरपूर
out of the state of
इतना
the sorrow.
शक्तिशाली बनाकर
Baba said,
जाना
Baba
है
helps.
हर ब्राह्मण बच्चे को,
You
जो
children has
अपनी
come to
अपनी
Baba's
जगह
home,
पर
so
हर
you should make yourself
आत्माओं को
powerful and
कम
make
से
yourself
कम
full.
5 आत्माओं को भी
So
सारे
each
साल
Brahmin
में
child,
10
if they
आत्माओं को भी
bring at least
बाबा का
one
संदेश देना है, तो
soul
बाबा ने
or
कहा कि
give
जिस
this knowledge
प्रकार
to at least one
बाप को
soul or
पतित
5
पावन भी
souls,
कहते हैं,
and in a year,
पार
if they give
लगाने वाला
knowledge to
भी
at least
कहते हैं,
5
तो बाबा ने
souls,
कहा आप
at
बच्चे
least
भी
10 souls,
मास्टर तारनहार भी हो। तो बाबा ने
Baba
संदेश
said,
इतना
Baba
दिया,
is also the one who
बाकी तो बाबा के सन्मुख कई आत्माओं
takes
की
them
विशेष
out
याद भी
from the
बाबा ने
ocean
उन्हें
of sorrow.
विशेष रूप से इमर्ज करते
Baba
बड़े
gave
प्यार से उन्हें भोग स्वीकार कराया।
the loving
बाबा ने
remembrance
कहा
to
अच्छा है,
everyone,
यह
and
स्थान भी
Baba
विशेष
also emerged other souls
सागर
for
और
which
नदी
the
का
Bhog was also offered.
ब्रह्मा बाप का और शिव बाप
Baba
का
said,
यादगार स्थान है।
this is the
नदी और
memorial of
सागर
Brahma
का
Baba
संगम होता
and
है,
Shiv Baba,
तो उसी
Baba's home.
प्रकार शिव बाबा बाप और ब्रह्मा बाप
Baba said, Shiv
दोनों का
Baba,
यादगार
Father,
स्थान होने के कारण
and Brahma
इन
Baba,
स्थान
because
के
this
बच्चों
is the
को
memorial
विशेष
place of Shiv Baba and
बाप
Brahma
दादा
Baba.
की याद भी
Those children
उसी
who are
रीति से
residing at
समाई
this
होनी
place,
चाहिए।
their
तो बाबा
memory
ने
should
कहा जैसे
also be,
बाप दादा
their
दोनों एक
remembrance
हैं,
should also be immersed
तो
in
याद
the
भी इसी
remembrance
रीति
of Bap
से
Dada.
जब समा के चलेंगे तो बाबा ने कहा फिर तो इक्वल हो ही जाएंगे। ऐसे
If
कहते
this
हुए
happens,
बाबा
then
ने नेपाल के भाई
children
बहनों
will
को,
also become
इष्ट
equal to
देव के
Baba.
भाई बहनों को
Baba
सभी
said this
को
much,
बहुत
and then
बहुत
Baba gave a
दिल की याद
very,
प्यार
very loving
दिया,
remembrance
दिल
to
का
all the Brahmins of the
बहुत
Eastern
प्यार
Zone
दिया
and to all the
और
Brahmins,
बाबा का
children
याद
everywhere.
प्यार लेते हुए
I took the
सभी
loving
के प्रति
remembrance
फिर हम
and
नीचे पहुंच
then
गए।
I came down
ओम
here.
शांति।
Om Shanti.